Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your man here, Caterade5, and I am back for another installment of the Minnesota United FIFA 18 career mode. And today, you guys, we return for even more transfer window action and even more hype, more gameplay. And for those of you who have been sticking around, I just want to thank you guys so much, because to be completely honest, I haven't just been feeling it, or I just haven't had the time. Well, a little bit of both, I guess, but more so I haven't had the time. So I want to thank you guys so much. And in today's episode, we're going to be playing the New York Red Bulls. We're gonna sim against DC United. We're home, worst team in the league. We'll probably also sim the US Open Cup game, and then we'll play against the Sounders, most likely. So with that, there we go. One thing that I do, I forgot what I was gonna do, but I will see you guys when we get into the next game. Alright everybody, welcome. It is Minnesota United against New York Red Bulls in today's MLS fixture, and we're here home in Minnesota for the Red Bulls and Minnesota United. So hopefully all of you are ready. Yo, I can hear Martin Tyler from my headphones. I don't even have my headphones on. This is kind of scary. Alrighty then. I don't think it should be picking it up at all. But we're having an unchanged lineup. However, Minnesota has is a little bit lower on the fitness. Obviously, we're highlighting Christian Ramirez here, as you know, he had 2 goals in the last match. I hope you guys like the little editing touch that I did whenever they score a goal. I know it kind of silences my voice, but I think it's worthwhile because, well, you know, you get to hear Callum Williams, the best announcer of all time, yelling Ramirez whenever he scores. It's pretty dang cool, if I do say so myself. But yes, New York Red Bulls, a very scary team, but maybe, just maybe, since we're at home, we'll be able to pick up the win, as our lineup here unchanged for the past few games. We've got Bobby Shuttleworth in goal, back line of T.A. Son, Boxel, Calvo, and new signing Danny Acosta. We got Cronin and Ibsen in the defensive midfield spot. After that, we have Nicholson, Molino, and Finlay. And finally, a sole striker up top in Christian Ramirez. Now, the New York Red Bulls, very scary team. Luis Robles, actually a very good goalkeeper. Other players to keep an eye on, definitely Tyler Adams, Sasha Kleshton, and Bradley Wright Phillips. You should never take for granted, as he is a very good team. But it looks like they're going to be playing with a back 5. Interesting to see how we'll be able to break them down. But here we go. Let's start off the game. Ramirez on the ball. Out wide to T.A. Son. T.A. Son makes a through ball to Finlay. Finley's going to cut back here and pass it over to Cronin. Cronin, oh, almost gets a red-hot crack at it, but unfortunately, the defender stops him before it. Ooh, oh, Finlay with a great pass. Oh, God, we completely did that defender right there. However, Christian Ramirez just a touch offsides. Very close, if I do say so myself. Uh-oh. Giveaway. Oh, and it's off the post. That was an unfortunate giveaway by Minnesota United. And Royer takes a shot that barely hit the post, to be completely honest with you, as Shuttleworth doesn't have to make the save. Finlay with another cutback. This time he's going to put a cross into the... Sam Nicholson! That... I don't know who that was, but oh, it's Sam Nicholson. What a goal by Sam Nicholson. Finley beats out a few defenders there, puts a nice cross in for Sam Nicholson, who's there on the end of it to make a nice header. Did that actually go off the defender, though? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that went in off of Nicholson, but it kind of looked like it went off the defender. I'll have to see. No, that's Nicholson with the goal. Great job from Minnesota United in the 22nd minute, as New York's going to get things back underway here. 1-0 Minnesota United. God, now it's Ramirez on the ball. Ramirez is going to take a shot. Oh, and it goes right into Robles. I think that took a deflection off the defender right there. Decent chance, though, for Minnesota United. Red Bull's pushing it up the left wing. Can they put a cross in? He cuts back. Now it's Lawrence on the ball. Oh, and that's Sasha Kleshchin with a shot just wide of the mark. That possibly could have been quite bad for Minnesota United. Oh no! And that's a penalty given away by Boxall. This is not good. New York, right before halftime, getting a chance to get themselves back into the game. You'd think Boxall would be able to have that tackle. But now Shuttleworth is going to try and make the save. Let's see if he can. And he doesn't. He goes the wrong way as BWP scores. It's poor from Minnesota United as Boxall. That was a very poor challenge by him. You'd assume that he'd be able to make that challenge. Shuttleworth goes the wrong way, and it's an easy penalty as you would like, as there it goes. And unfortunate for Minnesota United, but let's see if we can rebound in the second half, as it's most likely going to be 1-1 going into halftime. Let's see if it is, or maybe if Minnesota United can get another playoff. No, right away it's halftime. 1-1 for both sides going into the half, but you'd assume that we should be ahead. We played better. I mean, obviously you guys can't really tell, but we have been playing better. Oh god, it's lagging. Oh no, this isn't good. Well, anyways, let's go ahead quickly take a look at the match facts. Possession, it's pretty much even, to be honest. They've had the better of the tackles. We've had one foul, and that was the one foul that mattered. Other than that, though, it's all tied up 1-1. They do have one more shot than us, but we have another shot on target. So, interesting. As we'll see what the second half entails. As of right now, I'm not going to be making any subs. But let's get the second half underway. Alrighty then, that's a very unfortunate giveaway for Minnesota United. As, oh, that's not a foul called. Nice defensive play by Minnesota United to take care of that turnover. Just happened. Oh, Molino with the skills. Let's see, he'll play it on to Ramirez.
Sam Nicholson!
It's a goal! Christian Ramirez! What a goal! Whew! And that celebration. Was that Ramirez, though, actually? No, that was Sam Nicholson with his second goal of the game. What a job. First off, I know it doesn't show it in the replay, but can we just say, whew, Molina lit that defender on fire. And Minnesota went straight down the other end and scored a goal after a nice takeaway after they gave the ball away. Great play by Minnesota United, and we're now up 2-1. Molino plays a nice through ball for Finley. Finley's still on the ball. He's going to put a nice cross in. Oh, and it's a nice punch out of the box from Luis Robles. Through ball for Finley. Finley puts in the cross, and oh, Ramirez makes a diving header for it, but it's to no avail. Alright, so the subs I made, I brought on our youth player, Cooper, for TA Son. I brought on Johan Venegas for Kevin Molino, and of course I brought on Colin Warner for Ibsen. Alright, Finley's gonna put in the corner, and somebody went up for that, but didn't get it. Okay, let's see if we can. This back, Cronin on the ball. Cronin to Nicholson. Nicholson makes a nice cut. Oh, but he's muscled off the ball and isn't able to make a tackle. Oh, Shuttleworth with the save, and it's cleared by Minnesota United as New York continuing to put on the pressure. Here's BWP, and who's this on the ball? They make a shot wide. Whew. And Minnesota United able to get out of those last few minutes without letting up a goal. Very great, very nice win for Minnesota United. Great job from the boys, as we will pick up 3 points as Sam Nicholson, by far the man of the match, with 2 goals for Minnesota United, both in fantastic fashion. So, final stats, very similar, I would say. However, what we did have that they, okay, let's stop. What we did have that they didn't is we had more shots on target, and we had just a bit more of the possession, as you can see there. Sam Nicholson getting man of the match with a 9.0. Alright, you guys, we are back, and we're going to be simming this game against DC United. As much as DC United's a decent team, not really, but I just don't think, I think that we should easily be able to take care of them with the squad that we have. And if not, that's unfortunate, because we clearly have the home advantage and the better squad. So, hopefully we can pick up, oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. Hopefully we can pick up 3 points, though. Let's see what happens, as DC United, really only the only big players they have on their team is Paul Areola, as it's 1-0 now in a quick succession, as Dan Acosta gets a goal and Sam Nicholson also getting a goal. We take that, but Brown gets them back in the game. There's 20 minutes left. Can Minnesota United score another to win? No, they are not able to, as it ends up being a 2-2 draw. Interesting. With that, though, I'm okay with that, because we do we have picked up more points by wins versus teams that we didn't actually win against in real life. So we may have a chance at making the playoffs still. Alright, so we do have another Youth Squad monthly report here. As we can check out these 2 guys in the Youth Academy. Wayne White, his max potential going down just a bit, but at the same time, I think that's okay, as 75 to 89 still just great. As 74 to 88, we're honing in a little bit more on that exact potential for George Gauthier. So hopefully we can do that. And we do have one more youth not youth squad, but just youth scouting update. None of which look to be that good, as we're going to do that. And as you can see, Jairzinho has been approached by Manchester United. I don't really care. We already have Hatem Ben Arfa joining our team, and I don't think we really have that much more money for that. However, let's go ahead, and I just want to see if there's anybody better. No, not really. So with that, let's go ahead, set up a scouting network in the US of A. We're gonna go for 3 months, and this time we're gonna look for physically strong. See if we can get a future some good midfielders. But now it's time for us to play against New England. Here, I forgot to do one quick change to the squad. So yeah, but we are gonna go ahead and play again. Well, not play, but we're gonna sim it. This is the U.S. Open Cup. I really don't care what happens that much. Just because, you know, we lost. Okay, who cares? That's literally how much I care about the U.S. Open Cup. Oh, especially in our first season. Especially. Geez. Bournemouth now looking at Jairzinho. As Kevin Molino has said that he didn't get the start. Well, we're trying to save our starting. Oh, it looks like Ibsen played in that game. Unfortunately, I probably should have changed the subs around just a wee little bit. But you know what? It doesn't hurt now, does it? Alright, everybody. Welcome to Minnesota United against the Seattle Sounders. And hopefully, we can pick up a win. I was actually at this game, IRL. I actually have the squad thing right up here on my wall. Seattle's actually leading the conference. We have been moving up just a little bit, though. I had Sam Cronin on the front of it. So yeah, match day roster card. But here we go. You see that Sam Nicholson has had 3 goals in the last 3 matches that he's played in. Very good for the lad. As can Minnesota United upset conference leaders Seattle? We will have to find out. Here's the starting lineup. Nothing changed so far. Bobby Shuttleworth starting in goal. The back line of T.A. Son, Boxall, Calvo, and Acosta. Defensive midfielders in Cronin and Ibsen. 3 in front of them. Nicholson and Finley on the wings, and Molino at the cam. And our sole striker up top, of course, it's Christian Ramirez. So, with that out of the way, let's take a look at Seattle's lineup, which is very scary. We got Stefan Fry, who single-handedly won them the whole league. They've got Roldan and Bruin on the bench. They've got Jordan Morris starting up top with Dempsey and Ladero along that. And they've got Roman Torres, a Panamanian international who has just made his first World Cup. Congrats to them. Although, kind of triggered that the U.S. didn't. But that's for yet another day. So, Alvaro Aldgate is today's referee. Let's get this show on the road. Uh-oh. Failed slide tackle, but there's nobody in the middle for Seattle as Bobby Shuttleworth nabs up that cross. Oh, as that's a nice over-the-top through ball for Ramirez as he's just muscled off the ball. So close there for Ramirez. As Nicholson takes the shot just wide of the net. As did that take a deflection? It did. All right, Minnesota with a corner kick. Let's see if he can get this to work. I'm not usually very good at this, but yeah. As you can tell. Oh, but Calvo's on the ball. Calvo's not the guy that I want taking this shot. Molino on the ball, though. I'll take him. As we get the pass to Boxall. Boxall, I don't want taking that shot. But, oh. I was going to say who I did would be Ramirez as he just shoots it wide. Whew, that was very close to being a goal, though. On Finley's down the wing. He's going to cut back and put the cross in. That's blocked by the Seattle player. but he gets it back again. This time he's going to put an actual cross in for Nicholson. Oh, but the header's too weak towards Fry, as he's easily able to grab that one. Oh, nice save though by Shuttleworth on the shot. But Seattle keeps taking the ball away from us in our own zone. But luckily we've got that away now to Finley. Through ball for Finley. He's gonna cut it back. Finley puts the cross in. Who is that? Is that Cronin? Is that the Sam Cronin? Yes, it is. Woo! There we go, Sam Cronin. So many of these goals, though, coming from Ethan Finley. Just putting those crosses in, putting them bombs in. As Ethan Finley is going to be the assist leader in the MLS by the end of the year if he keeps putting these crosses in, because they are majestic. Yes, they are, as Sam Cronin getting his first goal in the MLS. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but jeez. Oh, and by the way, I hope there's a Callum Williams. I hope Sam Cronin's actually scored a goal in the MLS, because I need Callum Williams to announce it for me. As Molino, almost gets a nice counter there. Uh-oh. Who is this on the ball? Oh, it doesn't matter. Their shot just wide. And that's halftime here in Minneapolis, TCF Bank Stadium. It's 1-0 Minnesota from a nice header by Cronin. Let's take a look at the stats so far. If we take a look, we've got a slight advantage in possession. Shots and shots on target, exact same, but Sam Cronin doing the one that, having the one, should I say, that actually wins in. So there we go. Let's get the second half underway, though. Uh-oh. Who's this on the ball for Seattle? Doesn't matter. Whoever that was just muscled off, but then Clint Dempsey takes it away and puts one just to the left of Shuttleworth, just sneaking in the net. And it's all tied up. Seattle won, Minnesota won. Jeez, Minnesota. Whoever that was Boxall now, wasn't it? Boxall. I'm telling you, this is why I'm getting a replacement for him. But very swiftly, Seattle asserts themselves back on top. Molino on the ball. He's going to cut back. Somehow had space to. Now it's Finley on the ball. He's going to take a shot, and it's just wide. Ethan Finley definitely could have put Minnesota in front there. As, geez. Well, it looks like there's a corner. Anyways, we're going to be bringing on Warner instead of Ibsen. Let's see here. Who can we look for? We're going to call somebody in for support. Who is this on support? It's Finley. Finley knows how to put in a cross, as he does. Who's on that? Oh, it doesn't matter who's on that. Stephen Fry just made a spectacular save. That was Nicholson on the ball. What a spectacular save from Fry as he mitts that just wide. All right. We're going to call for another support. This time nobody on him, and that's Nicholson. Nicholson is going to put the cross in here. I don't know, but it's well defended by Seattle that time, as they could catch us on the counter, but they don't, as today's game ending in a 1-1 draw. Draw? Woo! You do need to end this episode, Kay. Jesus. Anyways, ends in a 1-1 draw. Unfortunate, as we did have the lead, and I do think we played better. But you know what? It's okay. When you do look at that position, though, I know that you guys probably won't see it, since you guys will just be seeing the chances, the opportunities. But we had quite a bit more possession. There were a few strings there in the second half where we just connected like 40 passes. It was kind of crazy. As you can see, we had a pretty decent pass accuracy, but I thought it'd actually be a little bit better. But that's besides the fact. 90 minutes done, 1 point to each. Alrighty then, that's where we're going to end off today's episode. Mid-episode, we did climb up into 8th place, but after a few draws and a win, we're back down into 10th place in the conference. But we do see the promise in this side, and we do see a future. So with that, we'll build. Well, you know what? We'll build on that. We'll build on it. See what we can do. We'll just keep getting better and better each episode. But this is where we're gonna end off the episode, guys. Please make sure to hit that like button if you guys enjoyed. But I'm gonna get up out. This is Gatorade 5 signing out. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have yourselves a good day.